Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you after the AFC divisional round. They've knocked it out and figured out who is going to be playing in the AFC championship game. I don't know how in the world you could have had a story come down better than this. Two of the best teams on paper and two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. The New England Patriots will be meeting the Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. And I am a San Francisco 49er fan. I'm proud to say that my Niners won, and they will be moving on to be playing the Seattle Seahawks in a real tough game. And I don't know if I'm going to have time this week to talk about the AFC game, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time, thinking about the Niner game against the Seahawks and everything like that. So I thought I would knock out the preview video early and just go out of my way to say, honestly, I hope and I pray, and it's going to be a tough game that I think the Niners can pull out. But if the Niners are able to move on and go to their second Super Bowl in a row, they're going to have one of the biggest Super Bowls that I can think of in a real long time. When you think of the New England Patriots, honestly, you think of a dynasty. It's hard to really, think about. They haven't won a Super Bowl since 2005. It's like when you think about Bill Belichick, when you think about Tom Brady, you never really think about them falling down. It seems like they win every fucking year when you think about those guys. But yet, they have won 3 Super Bowls with Tom Brady, but the last one they won was 2005 when they beat the Eagles. But I mean, it's hard when you try to think back and you're like, oh, well, they won it last year. They won it the year before. And they've come close. But I mean, that team's been so good for so long that it just seems like they win every fucking year. Peyton Manning, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Fell in love with this guy in Tennessee. It's hard to lie to people and tell people that I didn't name my daughter Peyton after Peyton Manning. I really did honestly like the name, and he is my favorite quarterback, but she is a girl, and we spell it different, if that works for anything. And Peyton is a very popular girl's name these days. We do meet a lot of kids named Peyton, and my wife, I think, likes my kid's name Peyton, but I think she really wishes that we would have changed it. I keep Peyton on my desk right here for me. University of Tennessee guy. Favorite quarterback of all time. And if the Niners were able to, play up against him in a Super Bowl, that's the moment that I'm going to remember for all time. I mean, it's hard, when your favorite college guys, they go on and move to the pros. It's hard to hate them when they do play on different teams. Luckily for me, Peyton Manning's been heading off in the AFC with the Colts. And I mean, it's hard to get a better storyline than this. I mean, for a long time, Peyton Manning was with the Colts. And the Colts were a damn good team, but they couldn't get past the New England Patriots. Brady and Belichick always had the answer for those guys, whether if it was this or that or the other. It was a big time storyline for when was Peyton Manning finally going to beat the Patriots. And it finally came down to they were able to beat them, but it was a regular season game. And I think in the same season they went on to the playoffs, and New England got the better of them once they got there. It reminds me a lot of the Steve Young storyline, how Steve Young finally took over for the Niners, and he was moving a damn good 49er team, but every year in the playoffs they would run into those fucking Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys were the Patriots of today. I mean, in those early 90 years, there was nobody better than Dallas. I mean, the way those teams were put together, Aikman, Smith, Irving, those killer defenses, with Norton at linebacker, damn tough, real good teams. And that's hard to say even these years later when the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in fucking forever, let alone win a playoff game with Romo behind snap. It was just, once, he was finally able to get up over the hump, Manning was finally able to get that one Super Bowl. It's probably hard to, think of how good those Colts teams were and how good Peyton Manning is. They're only going to walk away with one Super Bowl from that, big dynasty that they had there with Edgerrin James, Marvin Harrison. Really damn good teams. Honestly, on paper, I could see this game going, basically just going either way. Is it going to be, the Patriots, and we're going to get that dream, the yeah, I guess you can say the franchise that's been there forever against the franchise that looks like it's going to be there for a good long while from here on out if the Niners can keep it together, or are you going to get that best quarterback that it basically on signing day came down to, was he going to sign with the Niners or we're going to sign with the Broncos, and what Peyton has done with those Broncos the last few years is just crazy. I mean, just Denver's been a force, and I mean you can see that they have the running game. Peyton throws to every receiver on the roster. It doesn't matter who they are. Basically the same thing that he did making stars over in Indianapolis with so many guys. But like I said earlier, it's hard to pick this game. Either way, I see this, that the Niners are able to luck out and move on. It's going to be a dream Super Bowl to me. I think if you locked me down and you had me pick a team, I really want to see Peyton Manning and the Broncos beat these guys. They played a damn good football game today, and we're going to have to see what happens next week. But that's be a damn good game. I don't even know if it's the Saturday game or the Sunday game, or if they play both games on Sunday. I don't even fucking know when this game is. I'm going to guess it's on Sunday, and then we're going to find out who's going to the big one. Niners and somebody. That's all I can tell you.